right, so there was a video that was sent to me. It is of Megan Thee Stallion. Apparently, her new video, Cobra, is all mental health related. So I want to review this with you. I've never seen it before. Somebody just sent it to me, and we're just gonna see what it's about.
Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again.
Okay, well that's true. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, the CGI on here is crazy. First and foremost. Oh, coming out of snake. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't think I'm ready for all this. Oh my, I don't think I'm ready for all this, but let's oh my god, this is probably the first reaction I probably wasn't ready for. But let's keep it rocking.
Ayy, break it down and I had the whole world watching. But the worst part is really who watched me. Every night I cried, I almost died, and nobody close try to stop me. Long as everybody getting paid, right? Everything will be okay, right? I'm winning, so nobody tripping. Bet if I ever fall off, everybody go miss. At night, I'm sitting.
Okay, so I guess what she's breaking down right now, she's been going through a lot of different things. It seems as if there's been a lot of shifts in her life. So obviously she's been going through a lot of emotional things. I think the interesting thing she said thus far within this first couple bars is that, despite whatever I'm going through, you guys are still going to capitalize off of it. So that's a bar in itself. That's most definitely a bar in itself. Let's keep rocking.
In the dark room thinking, probably why I always end up drinking. Yes, I'm very depressed. How can somebody so blessed want to slit their wrist?
There it is. There it is. Of course, she's been drinking. How can somebody so depressed want to slit their wrists? What? Come on. Come on now. If that doesn't ring a bell, I don't know what does. Um, First and foremost, Meg Thee Stallion, I hope that you're receiving the help that you deserve and hope that you're receiving the help that you need right now for sure, because that's a lot. We haven't heard a lot of folks coming out with like mental health barriers such as this. So my hopes is that she's getting the help that she deserves. But for somebody that, you know, is drinking a lot and also wanting to slit their wrist. And you think about what Meg Thee Stallion, like she's obviously made a name for herself. She's obviously been very successful. Even last summer and the summer before, the whole driving the boat where you pour the liquor in somebody's mouth. And I wonder how that kind of correlates to what she's going through right now as well, too. So I'm not sure if that's like, was maybe looking at that thing as like, is it actually a celebratory thing or is it more so was a coping mechanism even at that time? So I don't know how long she's been going through what she's going through right now, but that bar right there where she wanted to, she's drinking excessively and wanting to slip her wrist, that is a, suicidal, self-harming, I should say, not suicidal. Just yet, because again, I haven't seen the whole video, but it is a self-harming behavior, and it can be seen as a suicidal intent. I'm gonna correct myself. It can be seen as a suicidal um, attempt or intent, because if you slit your wrist in a certain way, you can bleed out. So that is true as well. So let's keep it rocking.
Shit, I probably bleed out some Pinot. When they find me, I'm in Valentino. Ayy, he pouring me shots, thinking it's lit. Ha, little did he know. This pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him, yeah.
She just said it.
Around his
She said it. She said that thing is depressed, pouring up shots, but that thing is depressed. So yeah, hit it right on the head. She is obviously going through some form of depression.
neck, but this ain't domestic. Ayy, think it's going down.
Ooh, that visual is crazy. And again, I'm not ready for that visual is crazy. And usually when people put snakes in their music videos, I usually think like, okay, they're like demonic or like they're worshiping the devil, whatever it is. But it looks like she's taking this symbolism of a snake and shedding the skin as far as, okay, well, this is like a new person. I guess she did say that in the beginning, but I also caught up in like what the what's going on. But it seems like she's shedding off this new, this old, I should say, this shedding off this old person and becoming this this new person. So let's keep it rolling.
Now he stand corrected, ayy. This pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him, ayy. Damn, I got problems. Never thought a bitch like me would ever hit rock bottom. Man, I miss my parents. Way too anxious. Always cancel my plans. Pulled up, caught him cheating. Getting his dick sucked in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord.
Okay, so it seems as if she, if you guys don't know, she had lost her parents pretty recently and pretty frequently at the same, around the same duration, around the same time. And it seems as if she was going through some infidelity in her relationship as well too. So which can trigger some of her depression too. So yeah, it seems as if she's been going through quite a bit. Most definitely going through quite a bit, but who would have known, right? Who would have known, right? Because we sometimes look at celebrities, we look at them being as entertainers, sometimes when we're going through things, we rely on them to help us get through what we're getting through. But at the same time, right now, it seems as if, through all this thing she's been going on within the last couple of years, it sounds as if there's been a huge barrier for her and her healing. So, it sounds like the drinking, the suicide ideations, self-harming intent, and all that is been coming to play. So let's keep rocking it though.
Give me a break. I don't know how much more of this shit I can take. How long you been worried about me telling people that's not me? Honestly, I kind of feel like you plotting, watching. Why is you speaking on me at my lowest when you acted like you ain't know? I was tripping, going crazy, and they low key hating, so they ain't gonna say shit. Damn, I finally see I'm killing myself when bitches will die to be me. This pussy depressed.
I'm killing myself while others wishing they would kill to be me. I believe that's what she said. That's a bar. I would say lyrically, like even this song and her pouring her emotions is very, very creative. The way she's put it together, but the way she's like pinpointing things right now is crazy. It's crazy. Like this is most definitely one of those ones where you have to most definitely go back and play again. Because again, it's my first time hearing it, so I'm most definitely gonna go back and play it again.
To stress him, yeah, pink nails round his neck, but this ain't domestic, ayy, think it's going down, now he stand corrected, ayy, this pussy depressed, I'm about to stress him, I ain't going, yeah, no emotion, ayy, back outside, yeah, back in motion, ayy, he keep calling, I ignore it, he say I'm crazy, don't I know it,
She says she's back outside, back in motion. So maybe don't want to make any assumptions, but maybe she's going through a healing process right now and possibly may have overcame a lot of the things that she experienced. So now what it may look like is her trying to move forward. So which goes back to the symbolism of the song is, for her to be able to move forward right now is like shedding off that skin, right? Because if you guys don't know snakes, they do shed skin periodically. So the old skin is to the new skin is coming, so the old skin has to be, you know, shed off or whatever, right? So yeah, most definitely. It sounds like she's in her healing phase, and it sounds like she's trying to overcome these things that she's been experiencing, which is great. Which is great. Yeah. So I'm glad that I witnessed this, this perspective as far as like her going through what she's going through. You know, there's a lot more context that needs to be broken down within this, but from what I'm seeing now, and you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments as well too. This is like deep, like from the part of her and comparing herself to a snake, all the way down to showing what a healing process looks like, and it looks like, which is interesting. That is interesting. Hmm. So that last part, hold on, let's go back because that was interesting. So snakes and their eggs. Egg is representing what? Right, birth. Right. So I don't know if this context is looking at the birth of her having children or like what that looks like for the next generation. But obviously, there's something within these four eggs, and I don't think I have the context to analyze the four. That is an even number, and we know sometimes like you guys are into astrology, that's very symbolic when you talk about four, but her actually talking about, or excuse me, not talking about, but giving this visual of this cracked egg, it's like, okay, what does that mean? What does that crack egg mean? So, but I feel like she left us at a cliffhanger, because obviously that was end of the video. But yeah, overall, I give this video most definitely a high rating. I would say like a for sure like a 9.5 out of 10 as far as like her being vulnerable and her actually talking about what the things she's going through and actually how she's moving forward, right? Because if anything, right, if anything, if you guys picked up anything from this video, you know, there is a possibility to heal. Healing looks different with everybody in every situation, but you deserve the opportunity to heal. You always have the opportunity to heal. I heard somebody say recently with trauma that, you know, it's like a choice. You know, it's a choice to let it bother you or not let it bother you, right? Which I feel like is inaccurate, especially even when we see this video here. Trauma is really like a choice if you decide to make an attempt to heal or not heal. It's not really a choice of whether you let it bother you or not. It's a lot deeper than that because you can have physical, somatic symptoms that don't allow you to actually, you know, forget about it, right? Because it's not always a mental thing. You can have a physical response to trauma as well, too. So that's something just to keep in mind when we talk about your healing journey and like how to navigate those things. But Meg the Stallion, I most definitely appreciate you. Thank you for blessing us with, you know, this visuals and this song and, you know, allowing us to see what you've really been going through. And I hope this really inspires other folks to pursue their healing journey as well, too. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Terrence the Therapist. Y'all take care.